States and territories have reintroduced border restrictions, with Western Australia reacting to the state's new COVID cases. In Victoria, the Perth and Peel regions have been declared red zones. Anyone entering from those regions will be forced into 14 days quarantine. Anyone who visited those areas between April 17 and April 23 must get tested and isolate until returning a negative result.
In New South Wales, Sydney Airport will begin screening flights from Perth to identify hotspot risks. Travellers to New South Wales from the Perth and Peel regions from April 17 must follow WA guidelines, including the current snap lockdown restrictions. Anyone arriving in Queensland from midnight after visiting the Perth and Peel regions from April 17 must complete 2 weeks hotel quarantine.
For those who arrived in Queensland before April 23, they will also be required to isolate at home until April 27 and only leave for essentials. Even if returning a negative result, masks must be worn.
Only Queensland residents can re-enter the state. Non-residents must apply for an exemption. Anyone arriving in the Northern Territory from those regions must undergo mandatory quarantine. Anyone arriving between April 17 and 23 must get tested and isolate until returning a negative result.
Tasmania has declared Perth and Peel high-risk areas. Arrivals must provide an exemption. 14 days quarantine still applies. And in South Australia, any visitors should be tested and isolate until receiving a negative result. The ACT is yet to announce any changes to arrival guidelines.